I was taking Piper out, and then of course my computer was slow in starting. Today is the 17th, April the 17th. I feel like we've missed some birthdays, so if it has been your birthday or it is your birthday, I know that a good friend of ours, it's his birthday today. Let's have a look. Who is here with us today? I thought I would wear my spring shirt because it feels a little bit more like spring outside, just not quite as springy as I'd like it. So, if you came to Samantha Dion Baker's lettering workshop yesterday, it was fantastic. I managed to put a image in my 100-day project. Actually, I started a little storefront, and then I was just going to do the storefront and listen and watch, but then I couldn't resist actually doing the piece with her, so I ended up doing this piece. Yeah, Sam Dion Baker has a Substack, and she does, well, this month she's doing weekly workshops, so they're really great. All right, and we're on day 54 of our 100-day project. I'm super excited. How's everybody's doing? How's everybody else's doing? Hey, Nanette. Nanette says, hello, here, Sunny here from, Sunny here in Pennsylvania. Oh, I'm happy that it's sunny. I think it's going to be a beautiful day here as well. I brought out, reminder to get myself some more platinum ink cartridges because I'm completely out. So I have to do that today. But I also brought out, I'm just going to move a few things, like my table has gotten a little bit crazy. Also brought out some old acrylic wash because I'm going to try and use these up today. I know that the colors may not be all the colors that I want. We are working on Joanne's image today, and it's of Deventer. It's in the Netherlands. I can briefly show you. Super cute little town, really lovely. So that's what we're going to work on today. I'm elongating it, so I'm just stretching it a little bit. So that's what I'm just gonna sketch it out really quickly, get that started, and then yeah, then we can start cutting. I do have to be finished by, I have to record some videos this morning, or re-record some videos this morning, so I'm doing that, and I have to get that done and sent off by lunchtime. So I do have to finish promptly at 8 o'clock today. Carolyn says, good morning. I love how yours turned out. Thank you, Carolyn. I saw you there. Yeah, it's, I was thinking, these things, they come to you as you're working. And when you have like other projects going on, you try and make it work that you can work within like a class or a sketch and draw meet. Also had a meet with Beth yesterday, and it was very nice. She had Joanne or Jo on from England, and she's a yoga instructor, and it was yoga with animals. I was expecting the animals to be in poses of yoga, like yoga poses, but they weren't, which is absolutely fine. But I was working on something else, and I just took a page, and each screen she just she had for 8 minutes. Well, I did these like in maybe half a minute or a minute each, and then I could work on my things. But it was just nice to have the company and like people chatting, and so I did that in Beth's meet. So it's almost like a little coloring page, which it's always nice to have. Or you can I'll use it maybe for testing different materials on or something like that. So yeah. Leslie says, me too. It was fun. It really was fun. Hi, Sarah. Good morning. And hi, Barbara. Good morning from New York City. How is New York City? You guys have already got blossoms. Like, it's not fair. It is not fair. Okay, let's get started. This is the image today. I know that you're all here and you have this image. I'm just going to put it to the side because I want to get it quickly sketched out. So I'm making the road wider, and I mean there's a lot going on in here, but we're going to make it work. So I'll keep the couple of buildings here that are in the foreground the same as what they are in the picture, or as similar as I can. It's going to be a quick paint today. Can't see past this one, so I'm going to put the door here. I kind of made it bigger than it was. So we have some roofs which have rooftops and some roofs which are flat. And I love the umbrellas, so I have to try and get those in as well. And the colors are super pretty. So this is in the Netherlands somewhere. Do we have anyone from the Netherlands here? Also, please, yeah, it's nice to know where you're coming in from. Hey, Jen. Hi, Susan. How are you? Okay, we have a lovely street lamp. I like those that just fall over the street. And then the umbrellas. So I'm going to look at how they actually pass across and down through the street. I think that will be easier to then attach them and just look at the overall shape. Oh, and I should put my phone on. Oh, I am on do not disturb and focus. And do not ring. Oh, and look at the shadows. They're so nice. I love the shadows. Hey, Susan, this is a good one for your 100-day project, Susan. With all the shadows. And put the street going up slightly. It's the idea of the street, not necessarily a true representation of everything that's there. So all right. Okay, good morning, Reb. How are you? Barbara says, really nice today, sunny and clear in the 60s Fahrenheit, and yes, many trees in bloom. Okay, I think the magnolias are going to bloom soon, but they are still buds, little furry buds on the tree, and maybe we will see some tulips coming out. We haven't seen daffodils yet. We've seen a few crocuses. That's it. That is it. You're getting like the rundown of what Ontario is missing. One day it'll come soon, hopefully. All right, I have I picked up this color. It's Turner Gouache, and it's a very, very light pink, but I think I can probably put this on. Let me just see. Oh yeah, actually it's not even a light pink, but I'm going to put this on a lot of the paper just to get a base. And like I said before, I'm using up these tubes because I was cleaning up my drawers yesterday, and I'm like, I don't even use these anymore. I need to get them out. Some of them are drying up. Anyway, so I thought I would just get some paint on here as a base. I want to get this done in 15 minutes. I know it may not happen because I need to then cut it up. Like I said, I have to do some recording this morning, and the best light is early where I record, so I need to do that. So I need to get out of here by 8. Natty says, hi art community, would this art piece be considered a perspective style piece? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, definitely. Yeah. Okay, see, so this one, I don't think there's anything in here. I'm going through my gouache. No, that one is just completely dry. I can garbage that one. Garbage. It's the vermilion that I want. Oh, this one's good. Okay. I don't think I'll do it all with a scraper, but I think I will do a lot of it with a scraper. Is everybody working on the same scene this morning? Did we get any more photos added to the end of the month? Oh, today is Thursday. My goodness. That came around quickly, didn't it? And Melissa has a special guest today. We're painting book covers or drawing book covers in her art hang party, and the lovely Jennifer is going to be part of it, which I think is lovely. So Jennifer, if you don't know Jennifer Caballeros, she is an author, and she's an instructor, a book editor, and she has a podcast, and she runs weekly reviews on Substack, or on her website, but on her Substack as well. And yeah, so she is coming this evening. She's a good friend of ours, and I also want her to do a jelly plate workshop because she's done a lot of jelly plating, so she may do a jelly plate workshop with us. Anyway, so tonight she has picked some books for us to draw. So we're going to be painting the book covers. I thought that was kind of cool. This one's dry too. Another one for the garbage bin. They're not all dry. Meryl says, good morning, couldn't find you. Oh no, that's not good. YouTube is always YouTube, Meryl. Carmine. Well, I don't really have anything carmine, but I do have this building here that's quite dark. So if I don't have the right color, I think I'm just going to go with value. Ooh, that's a lot of carmine on there. I put a little bit on the side here. Carmine is a good shadow color for vermilion. Woo! There's a lot of paint there. Natty says, Char, if you go to Discord, I took a picture in front of Toronto sign yesterday on my... I don't have a Discord. Are you talking about Melissa's Discord? Or my Discord? My Discord's very old, but I never go there. But if you did put it there, I'll go and have a look. C says she's painting the same scene. Nanette has another photo I can add if needed. We're going to just see if there are other people, Nanette, because everybody has lots more photos, but we're just going to wait and see because there's still a few people who join us in the mornings who have not added. So thank you though. And C says, I still can't get you on why first iPad, change iPad, and here you are. That's strange. Hi, Rekka. How are you? Rekka, it was so nice to see your face in Beth's meet. Really lovely. Meryl says, I went on YouTube and you weren't there. I had to close and open several times. I did start 1 minute late, Meryl, so maybe that was it. Oh, Natty says Melissa's Discord. Oh, Natty, I'm not on Melissa's Discord. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, she has her Discord. Are you on Substack, Natty? Or Instagram? You can always send it to me through there. Hi, Tony. How is everyone this morning? Can you believe it's Thursday again? So we were just saying that Melissa has her art hang party tonight. I'm not sure what the Visual Arts Passage is doing. I may have to look at their references as well. If I do, ooh, that was a big blob of paint. Just trying to get some color on here, but I think I may be making a big mess. And using up, oops, old paint, which there is some in here. I do want some blue for the sky. That sky is very blue. So I sketched it out first, and now I am getting very messy with acrylic wash. I didn't put the girl there, but I'm going to put the girl here. I'm going to use a scraper just to scrape it flat in a minute. Maybe I'll spray it and then scrape it just to bring back some of the life. Oh, Substack is, well, some people say it's not like a social app because it's not, there's no, well, there are no ads on Substack. Natty says, not yet, no social apps, but I can try Substack. Though I also sent Ice Boom that was released in Buffalo, flowing down Niagara River towards inlet of Lake Ontario. It's pretty cool. Ah, yes, I'm not very far from there, so we've actually seen it. Are you in Buffalo, Natty? These pictures that we're sharing, they are part of our paying subscriber group though, Natty. So we'll wait until we have, like, we're kind of using everybody's like personal pictures from that group that are part of Substack, unfortunately. That's kind of how these mornings have been set up. So it's like a community that we add images together and use our images and are okay with using our images. So that's kind of, what is that on the roof? Is that an elephant on the roof? Did anyone zoom in? So that's kind of how this works. But we'd love to have you as part of our group. I know you're here. You're here a lot, so. Okay, so I've got this building that needs to be like a gray, creamy color. This is taking me longer than, okay, I do want, and I think I'm just gonna take this blob over here because there's a big shadow on this side. And there's a lot of paint up here. I'm just going to add it over here. Can mix these paints just to get a bit of a darker tone. I'll remove my glasses so they don't get paint on them. Way outside of Buffalo region, but in Western New York region. Okay. Joanne says, don't know why it was there. Oh, that it is an elephant. Hi, Joanne. Sorry, I'm kind of butchering your image here, but still having fun with it. So I sketched it out first, and you know what? I'm going to use this color just to bring in a few darker tones here. Dark, but still light. All this has to dry as well. Okay, I need some blue. I think I'm gonna have to use, do I have a blue tube of something? I do have acrylic blue. I don't have any blues here. Do want a little bit of this bright green though. And then I do want this purple in the doorways because this is darker, so I can add that where the dark is. It's a bit out of control, this one. My stomach is very noisy this morning. I'm so sorry if you can hear it. Elvira says, good morning, love your scraping method. It will turn out interesting for sure. Thank you, Tony. But it is a little bit crazy messy right now. And I think I may have to just do I need blue. I may just have to do a, whatchamacallit? A cut. A random cut today. All right, blue up here. So I have a paint stick. So even if I get this in and then take some white to it, I think I'll do that. Or that light color. Trying to use what I have around me and not, you know, especially not go and grab like some really pricey, expensive paints because, well, this is going in a sketchbook. It's not coming out of the sketchbook, so I should probably just use what I've got. This is kind of transparent, so I'm not sure if this is going to work. Let's have a look. Yeah, see, it's a little bit too transparent. Oh, maybe that green would work on here. It's a little bit more of a, let's have a look. I'm getting real messy. My hands are like really messy today. That kind of looks like a storm sky. On a different subject matter, does anybody use a digital organizer, like on their computer? Like, I was looking to see if there are any good ones for PCs. I do like paper, but I also like something that can sync to my calendar. Anybody? Nadia says, Shar, in your work, have you found that does the store card work better on paper than the brush like handle with the silicone style it? Oh, you know, I may not have bought that one, Natty. I'm a little bit of a use what you have instead of going out and buying. I will buy things specifically for things, but those scrapers, like, I think you can find a lot of household items that just work fine. So oh, C says, Nick's photo is blank. I wonder if she knows. I did message her, but I'll message her again. And Melissa says, good morning, good morning, good morning. We were just talking about you, Melissa, about Art Home Party. Maddie says, good morning, Melissa. Jennifer Brown says, my daughters introduced me to Notion. Oh, how do you like it? I did see that. Notion. Melissa says, I use Asana to track projects and tasks. Is that just Apple or is that also Windows? Because I just got myself a Windows laptop. Like a, yeah. And Jennifer says, I have not been consistent in trying to use it. Nanette says, I use Airtable, which is free online, similar to Excel. Not sure if it can sync to calendar. Oh, Asana is web-based. Okay, I'm going to write these down so that I can check them out. Notion, I was looking at Notion. Asana, I haven't heard of. And Airtable. Jennifer says, I think my daughter uses Notion as well. And I think she likes it because it's pretty as well. Like you can make it, you can prettify it. Prettify it? Is that a thing? Can you prettify something? Beautify, that's it. I was looking for beautify, the word beautify. Yeah, apparently you can beautify it. All right, I think this needs a little bit of a color, but I do have this brown, but it is really dark, so yeah, I'm gonna have to put white to this for sure. And actually, let's just take this, squeeze out the rest of this. And then I think we can start cutting. I'm a little bit behind. But like I said, I don't think I'm going to do anything crazy today. I mean, it's kind of crazy already, isn't it? You can say it. You can say it. I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy. Oh, Melissa says, find Notion distracting with how customizable it is. Bonjour, Hippo. Maybe Hippo uses a... Hippo, what do you use for organizing yourself on your computer? Jen said Notion. Melissa said Asana. And Nanette says Airtable. Beautifying is always a good thing. Melissa, how many books are we illustrating tonight or painting the book covers? It's a book cover session with Melissa and Jennifer Caballeros, who is, I'm trying to find my sharpener. Look at my Diddy sharpener. It is the cutest, and I like it a lot. The cutest little sharpener. It sharpens really nicely. See that? It's a Muji sharpener. Tiny, pocket size, and very good. Doesn't leave shavings everywhere. Nadia says, I like this style. It's defined, but very loose. Okay, so it's also whatever colors I have, Natty. So I did not go out of my way to go dipping into what colors I could have gotten. So this is a very, I just really used values to interpret the image. I'm gonna put a little bit of line in just to, well, one, because I need to it needs to dry anyway, so I could just work this anyway. This is the 14B going over, you can see going over very nicely. Oh, here's the elephant. I see some areas that need scraping, so I'm going to just go over to make sure that I don't have any globules. Oh, look up there, I did have lots of globules of paint in the sky. Not good. Melissa says, I think we have 8 book covers. Wow. Okay. And Hippo says, I use Google Calendar and Google Sheet, Excel. I think I'm going back to use Trello. What's Trello? Where's my piece of paper that I had? Here, Trello. Oh, Melissa says, this painting reminds me of Ernst Ludwig Kirchner. It does a little bit, doesn't it? Reb says, I need to find a good calendar organization app. I'm a mess. I need a PA. That's what I need. Natty says, I'm inspired by you and Murphy. Who's Murphy? To future art purchases, the wide Crayola sticks. Oh, yes. These are great. Melissa says, Natty, you can probably find some at the dollar store. Yeah, this is where I found mine. I found mine at the dollar store. Great pink, red pink street. Melissa says, Trello is the same as Asana, but Asana has flying unicorns when you finish a task. Oh, I like flying unicorns. Okay, let me just quickly, just put your ears on, plug me up, because I've got to like just go over this quickly. Okay, and I forgot because I used acrylic wash. It's actually really nice and flat, like it's not shiny at all. Okay, this is the last one on this side of the book. Last page. Just got to flip around a few of these this way. There we go. And this. Okay. All right. Glue, scissors. Should I do random or should I do strips again? Kind of like the strips. Maybe I'll do strips, but yeah. But do them a little bit differently. Cut them sometimes a little bit smaller. Yeah, maybe. Okay, I have to see if my blade will cut through this. Okay, I'll do a sample strip because my blade may not cut through it. Oh yeah, it's good. We're good. Okay. This may take me longer than I thought it was gonna take. You'd think cutting strips would be fast, but I think it's the precision of it. Trying to get the precision. Try laying horizontal. Who, me or the strips? Murphy, part of AHP. Thank you, Melissa. We'll check it out. Oh, Melissa Martin, Flying Unicorns. Good point. Oh, Amy, I didn't realize it was you. Yes, thank you for the great red pink street. It's a little bit crazy. It doesn't really look like that here in the image. Hey, Julie. You just missed our image. You're gonna have to rewind and see what we did. This is like, from this point on, we don't get to see the strips basically, or the colors, until we turn them over. It's a fascinating process. And you know, like, I don't think people realize that if they see it on the internet, like on Instagram, in stories and things like that, because I haven't really posted. I did do a reel, so I guess that it was kind of visible, the process. But I don't think people realize what kind of process there is that goes into this. Anyway, I feel I'm loving everybody's images, and thank you for keeping up with the posting on the Substack. And if you haven't posted on there, like Melissa said, it's the one with the hundreds of comments. So go and post on there if you have any abstracts to add to there. Just put the day so we know what day it is. It doesn't matter if you've missed a day or if you're on day 4. Just put day 4, and then at least people can go back and have a look. I think it'll be nice to get people's images up there. That's in the chat. So if that's on the app, like, it's a little bit easier on the app to get to the chat. It's a bit strange. Yes. Amy says, yes, the photo is bluer and process is everything. Process is everything. It really is everything, because like, I could work like this for the rest of my life, and this would be my thing, and it would be my process, and I'm really enjoying it because I think it takes, but I won't. I promise you, I will not be working like this for the rest of my life. But it has been a really interesting month so far, and I've really enjoyed diving into doing something a little bit different. Okay, there's a strip that I don't want to forget about. Actually, I'll just cut this now because, oops, not like that. I want to cut it straight. Nope, that's not working. Okay, I got to put it up here. It's very particular. You know what? Maybe I'll just cut these with my scissors, because I don't want to cut them all. I'm going to mix them first. 15 minutes, everybody. 15 minutes. Do you think we can do this? Like 15 minutes, just a big, like, you know, cut and glue. Yeah, I think I will do a, okay, so what have I done the strips in so far? I've cut them up into little squares. I've done diagonals. I haven't done verticals, but yeah, maybe I'll do horizontals, like Tony said. Applying. Tony, what was the applying for? Because I may have said something. Natty says, yes, I believe you can. We'll see. We will see. I may have to adjust, and yeah, let's do a horizontal today. Okay. They're a bit sticky. They're not like, yeah, this is my not very good mixing. I need like a shuffle machine. And I'm really serious about the puzzles. I'm going to put some up on my website, hopefully this weekend, some packets of puzzles, some envelopes that are going to be sent out. They will be for sale, but they won't be like crazy. I think they'll be between $25 and $30. So you'll get a puzzle and you'll get a little image. And I don't think I'll do an image bigger than 9 by 12 to start with, and maybe they'll grow in size. But I thought that would be really quite a cool idea. And if you didn't, hey Nick, see, I just added my photo. Okay, great. If you weren't here yesterday and you missed the crazy idea that I came up with, rewatch it, because yeah, you keep getting the wrong time. What? Okay, you keep getting the wrong time that I'm on in the morning. Is it because you think I'm like, you think I'm later? Ooh, this is going to be pretty. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So you missed the image, but don't worry. You can watch the replay. And I think you're right, Natty. I may be able to do it in 10 minutes. Okay, that's too similar. My mixing has not worked. Come on, mixer. I guess there's a lot of this color. This is the last page of my book on this side, and then tomorrow I will be starting on the other side. I still have to do Maui, Bernadette's photo, so I've still got to do that. Maybe if I have time later. No, I'm not going to have time later. What, am I kidding me? I'm kidding me. I have some videos to record, and then I have a class at 1, don't forget everybody, and I have Melissa's art hang party with Jennifer Caballeros at 7 p.m. or I may have a little bit of time in between, in and amongst taking Piper for a walk and trying to figure out what I should cook for dinner, you know, all the fun stuff. Okay, these are really, like, some things, you know, sometimes I just can't pick up the right one. They're supposed to be random. So we did a lot of scraping this morning, and it was the street scene with the umbrellas, if you're wondering which one it is. Beautiful image of Deventer. Did I say it right, Joanne? Deventer in the Netherlands. Okay, this is too long. I know I have some shorties, so I'm going to try and find the shorter ones. They're also disappearing underneath here. And if not, I have to cut them. I guess I don't have that much shorter. Will this go up here? Yeah. It has to be able to bend. Okay, let's just get all this stuck, and then I will add those pieces, because those are the pieces that take a little bit of time, and I only have 8 minutes. This is probably the fastest one, I think. I guess it's easier than trying to puzzle pieces together, you know? It almost looks like a wooden fence. I don't know, it has that kind of feel, the slats. I think it could be cool to bring in something like this into like a big painting, not do everything in this, but you know, bring it in, you know? Where are my longer ones? I do love these colors. They're quite great. Let's try going from the other side as well. Whoa, the glue, it just dries so quickly. That's a bit too much glue there. I shouldn't have glued the whole thing here. How are we doing for time? We doing all right? Not really, eh? 7 minutes. I think I should have just gone off the edge. You know, it's going to be harder to do what I'm doing right now. That's okay. I got to embrace the challenge. Oh, Leslie said, sorry to miss your class, heading to Mass. Oh, Carolyn says, oh, I'm glad you're doing the puzzles. I think it'll be fun. Okay. I have some which are hiding, sneaking, disappearing on me over here. I love these ones as well. Some of the textures are really fun. I'm not a huge fan of the purples, but I can't, you know. I was using paint, if you're just joining, I was using paint that was kind of left over, like acrylic gouache paint that I had a lot of. Well, not a lot of, but I had a bit of in my drawer, and I was like, I need to get rid of this. I need to do something with it. So that's when I was like, I'm going to use that today and get it used up. Okay, let's stick. I know that I have some thinner strips. I have this one. It's gone a little bit skew-whiffy down here. And this one. A much thinner one I gotta cut. Oh, there's a lot of glue there. Love these ones. We may do it. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Let's do it. 1, 2, Now you got to come back over here. That one fit in there perfectly. Okay, we think we did it. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not a subscriber and you're just watching. And also I have all the links in my description if you are ever looking to travel with me, or if you want to take any of my classes, or if you want to be a Substack subscriber. Yeah, Natty. Substack is not like Instagram, just so you know. It's a lovely community. So if you're looking for, I know that you said you don't want to be on social media. It's not really like, it's like a bigger version of, well, not really, of Discord. No, Discord is very like it's contained, very contained. All right, we're done. Look at that. We did it. Yay. That's super different, isn't it? I still love this one. Love, 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 love. Natty says, Char, are you considering doing a layer over them like Liquitex to hold them down? I'm wondering if that will enhance the color more. Okay, look, this one I did go over. Let's go back to the front. I don't think I will, Natty, because it's just in a sketchbook. It's not like, I don't think it's going to be a piece of art on the wall, but I don't like how this went. Like, I put a layer of matte medium over this, and yeah, I don't think I need to. I think as long as the glue holds, I think I'll be okay. So this needs to dry a little bit. It's still a bit sticky. Oh, Pearly says, skew iffy, I love it, but I can't remember how to spell it. I think that was fine. Skew iffy, that's good. Yeah. That was, Skew iffy was formed a few years ago. Pearly and I were, we had a live session, and yeah, it came up that we like skew iffy and we're fine with it. Oh, Deventer. Deventer. Okay. What did I say? I can't remember. Yeah, so I think I will do that. And then he says, if you consider doing that in the future, I'd be interested in seeing a video. Plenty time. Oh, thanks. And Tony says, I love the 7th up from the bottom on the right hand corner page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one? This one. The middle one? Or this one? Which one? Blue or green? Which one is it? The green, this one. 7th up's the 7th down. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, they do fit together nicely. That worked. It, you know. Hippo says, c'est très beau, bravo, bravo. Merci beaucoup. And she loves the colors. Natty says, that's astounding. Creative art page is lovely. Skew Wiffy rules. Yes, Skew Wiffy rules. The blue with a touch of red. This one. With this? Yeah. There's quite a few that I love. I love this little area. I love this one. This one's like one of my favorites. Yeah. yeah, actually this could be one of my favorites. Do love this one. I like the random ones, but I do love the more geometric and uniform ones for sure, which I think is why I really liked this one, because it has the same feel as a geometric, right? Because it has that, like, and they do say that a limited palette is much more pleasing to the eye and actually sells better. Like a lot of big artists use limited palettes. Like big artists, small artists too. It's not about size. All right, I think I'll leave you on that. Heidi says, I love them all. I wish I could have prints of them. They are inspiring. Well, we still have like another however many days. So yeah, what are we on? We're on 17. So we have 13. I think I'm missing one. So 14 left. Yeah. Thanks so much. Pearly says, I struggle. Well, clearly I struggle to limit my palette too, Pearly. So, you know, don't worry. And this was because of this image. This is this abstracted. So I think, yeah, I think that also is something, like, we are working from images. And I think a lot of people don't, like, haven't really seen that either. So this is definitely an abstract of this. Thank you, Joanne, for the lovely photo. Could you make prints or calendars? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Would you really like a calendar with these images on? Maybe even maybe postcard sets would be fun to do, right? I don't know. Anyway, I can't believe it's all. Maybe I'll do like a reveal. Shall I do a midway reveal? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll wait. I'll wait till the end. I think it'll be good. I'll wait till the end and I'll take it outside. Nadia says, yes, calendar, yes, postcards. Sounds good. Yay, more abstract days, much color happiness to come. But to remind you all also, I will be setting up a Padlet for paying subscribers for the month of May, because we are doing May flowers. And oh, I saw some beautiful images yesterday of some paintings of flowers. So I'm really excited. I think it'll be a really great month. And I may do them all on panels and try and sell them all. Anyway, take care, everybody. Have a really good day. Don't forget Melissa's art hang party with Jennifer Caballeros tonight. And if anybody wants to travel with me, all the details are in the description. I'm even branching off to Facebook right now. So if you see me on Facebook, just like and share my page. Because, yeah, I want to get those few spots sold. I don't love selling. Believe it or not. I know I have to, it's part of my job, but I don't love it. And if I get them sold, then I don't have to sell anymore. And also, if you have any friends who want to travel and paint with us as well. So yeah, ask around. Melissa says, are we doing our own photos again? Yeah, I think our own photos would be a really nice idea rather than finding them. And I think one per day is kind of a nice way of working from the photo, but everyone working differently. I think it's a really nice idea. I know it's going to be really hard. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Natty. Pearly says, because Pearly's coming to Mexico. She says, let's go to Mexico, everybody. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? I have 5 spots left. Anyone want them? It's very affordable. Anyway, take care, everybody. Have a good... Melissa says, can I have May 7th? Yes, you can have May 7th. And Nanette can have May 8th. Is she May 8th or May 9th? Melissa, I'll put your name at the top of the day. Just say reserved for Melissa. I think Nanette left already. Vámonos. Oh, May 9th. Okay. Vámonos. Vamos. Yes, let's go. Have a safe creative art week, art community. Yes, and you too, Natty. Probably see you tonight at Melissa's. Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining. Bye.